Good morning. Let's make some adjustments that I realized going on yesterday. One, where is... Okay, I don't have it set up yet. Hmm. Yeah, we're going to turn these down. All right. So, one thing I want to do, I want to create a little advertisement. Need this one. Oh, right. It's like this. All of them, just this one. Okay. So, let's get these on my timeline, which was blue, dark blue, purple, and yellow. And essentially what I want to do is create my own mini video, mini ad display that changes colors. And I just want to do that specifically for today, at least for this morning. And I'm thinking the best way to do that is to throw it in my Filmora. First of all, let's get rid of... They're going to let me do it in a group, huh? That's fine. Recognized it. I'm going to chroma key all this out. All right, now that we got that chroma keyed out, I want to look at it from start to finish. All right, so far so good. We'll get to the last panel, slide, picture, whatever you want to call it. Now I want to do... I do something a little different. No. Donnie, not this morning. Shush. I want to take a picture. Be a video. It doesn't matter. What would I want? I don't want that to be above. You don't want it that way. There you go. And doing this allows me to see if there's any blemishes from the chroma key. If it missed anything. No, I guess I should extend the picture, right? We'll bring that all the way out. Equal to match, that way we're consistent. Yeah, looks good. I'm being lazy about it. I can remake this, and then the background picture that are in those letters is actually a picture of diamonds. And I can make another original in the photo editor and just make several versions or layers of the diamonds, actual diamonds, just being different colorized and hue changings. A little more steps, a couple more steps. I just don't feel like doing it. It's 5:30 in the morning. With that being said, you'll notice that the outer ring, the outer glow of the letters are also changing colors, but I don't really care. All right, so now the next step in my head, what I think is going to work is finding a, I don't know if a fade, but a dissolve would probably work. Let's dissolve 3. I guess so. It's just a longer dissolve. Why didn't they just make 1? Okay. Let's check out dissolve 3 and see how this, if it meshes our thing, our live series texture together. Yeah, that looked good. Nice. Excellent. I think that's going to do it. I'm going to actually add one more white to the end. So the white will be a little extended, but the reason I want to do that is once I put this on a loop inside OBS, I don't want it to it'll chop from this yellow straight back to a white, which people may not notice, but I will. So I want to go back to my media, find the white one again, add it to the back, add another transition. What do we do? Dissolve 3. You're going to tell me what it is? Yeah, it's dissolve 3. All right. Yeah, that's all we want. Dissolve 3. Boom. We just want it to go back from yellow to white. Oh yeah, I gotta get that out. Nice. All right. So, delete this picture. And need to find out. Get out of here. Let's just send it. All right. Before I get started and all that, gotta fix some of this. Project as. Let's just call this live series banner. Now I want to just export it. MP4 works fine. I don't want it going to cards, but we're close. I want it to go into streams. Live ads. And save that folder. And export. Should only take a couple seconds. Not a very big file here. All right. No, I don't want to share it to cloud. I don't want to open it. I want to minimize you. I want to go into OBS. But you guys can't see, it's off screen now. And we'll do it here. We will add a media. New. Locate the file. There it is. Open. Open. Yeah, and it's running. I can put that to loop in the properties. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, it's full page on the screen right now that you're watching. I should have brought my mouse over here. That messed everything up. There you go. I'm sure there's more tricks I can do to make it actually transparent on here. From that, but it gets the point across. I don't care. So now on your screen, you should still see it up there. And we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there, but we are done with this photo editor. Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful baby boy. Yeah, what do you find so funny? That's so funny. Good morning in the morning. Here, bud. Thank you. Okay, so I actually need my Google. Got a couple things. We got the Rockies up next. That's who I'm going to play today. I'm actually going to do that live. I'm going to do my best to talk. I'm going to try to be good, man. I'm trying to get you guys to click on my likes and my subscribes. Very important for me and my little 6-year-old autistic child that we try to generate some income, because it is almost impossible for me to get a job the way that, unfortunately, he is designed. But I got enough know-how about the video production and all that where, I think I watched 2 videos on OBS because I didn't really understand that. But now that I see what it is, it's just an editor. Nothing but a big, giant, ugly editor. Got layers, but in different ways. They call it screens and sources, but they're all just layers on an editor. All right. What am I looking for? Rockies. But I like to have a twist with my stuff. I like to have fun. When I rewatch my my videos, I like to get a chuckle out of myself. Like, man, what am I thinking? I'm goofy. And so when I do that, I like to look for images that kind of go to that same pattern. So what I'm doing, I got to do 2 things for sure, maybe a third, but 2 things. One, I need a thumbnail for my Colorado Rockies live series. I got to create a button for that. But 2, I need to dress my avatar in something that's Colorado Rocky themed when I actually play the game. So I got two things. So first, I don't know what the first is. First, I'm just going to look for something that looks cool. And, well, I guess for sure we need the logo. I always try to go for free stuff, man. Always, just less headache. On the logo? What? What size is that? It might be too small. I'd like them bigger. This gives me more room to work with if there's an issue. That's not. It's not really their logo, is it? I've never seen this before. All right. It's okay if I don't find a PNG. As long as it's free, right? Are we free? It doesn't look good. $600 by 600. Pretty sure vector files grow. Well, I'm not going to do that. Still want something bigger. It's not big enough. I'm like 1,000 by thousands. That looks cool. But it'd be awkward looking in my that looks cool too. Is that the wallpaper place? Look cool, but they don't fit the criteria I need. Yeah, just type in MLB. I get better results. The word free. No, too small. What's this? Too small. No one's made a big copy of this? Wait, I can change that. There we go. It's a light? That looks cool. Yeah, I don't want just the CR. I'd like the actual logo. That looks kind of cool. Easy to crop. I may use that one. I'm such a small-time streamer that whoever owns this probably isn't going to care. So now let's go into my bag of tricks here. And I got to start a new file for Colorado. And this is going to be logo. Oh, wait a minute. It's a web page. Can't use it. That's okay. Get rid of the MLB. Try again. It's a sticker. What is this? You know what? This is going to work. That's fine. It's a... Yeah, PNG works. Logo. All right, logo's out the way. Now we want stadium. Let me spell that. Who cares? I'm looking for a decent sized picture of the stadium. Yeah, this might work. Yeah, got the stadium, got the logo. Got the players. In this case, we got a actual Larry Walker, I believe is the, yeah, he's the captain. See if I can snatch a picture of him. Looking cool. Something that isn't ridiculous to crop. It won't be too big on the page. It's just a thumbnail. It might be better up here. Those are ugly jerseys, man. Like everybody in the league did stupid shit like this. It was horrible looking. This might work. Yeah, that's nice and clean. Oh, Walker. Now, let's see. Now I want something kind of silly.
Yeah.
None of these look really good. No close-ups. You know what? I'm okay with breaking tradition. Let's go with walk-off. We got a close-up of guys walking it off. That might work. Yeah, kind of too small, but that would have worked. Yeah, it's John B, but who cares? Oh, what's this? Old Drew Stubbs. That's too small. Hey, Goodman. Actually, this might work. I'll use that. He is a current player. Probably the best player on the team. So it's not going to hurt to have him on there. Okay, now I got to think of my avatar. So I need Colorado memes. That's one might. What size is that? I think I'm going for this one. Nope, can't. Actually, I need this to go into my avatars. Nope, not my avatars. Where does this go? What happened? I gotta look. I don't know where I have stuff. No, this is for grinding. Do I have a brewer? I need the brewer to look at the cards. Do I have it like that on the cards? Yeah, I bring it. Okay, so that's fine. Let's get out of here. Go back to Rockies. Just save it. Ah, there you go. That's beautiful. All right. We got our things together. So, what I'm going to do first, grab my life series and we want to bring in our Rocky stuff. Stadium. We want to bring in no, that's for the shirt. We want to bring this guy in. No, not you, Mr. Jordan. All right, I'll move all that in a second. Jordan, you can go anyway. So he's going to be over here. Yeah, that's fine. All right, this guy's can go. We want our next image of Mr. Walker. That's going to go here. Yeah, we want the logo. Yeah, it's going to go there. These two all stay. So now we're going to hide everything. Donnie, how you doing? I'm going to take my magic marker here. We're going to take stuff off. Donnie, what are you doing? That's all I'm gonna do to that. So close you out. Actually, let's get you a proper size. Let's look at the stadium. Stadium already fits. We're just going to drop that. Yeah, leave it around 20. That's fine. Yeah, so now we'll get rid of that. Hold on one second. Do my phone. Why not? All right. I want to work on Mr. Walker. And for this, we're going to use the lasso. You don't got to be perfect with the lasso. So you'll be coming back in with your eraser anyway. And zoom in so you can get a lot of the extra stuff out. But you can get majority of everything out with the lasso. Yeah, there you go. Get rid of that. Let's get our eraser. And I don't want the feather. I want it to be hard. And now we can come in, clean some of this stuff up. Now, if you were working on a project for like a client, you're new, and you already know, even if you're not working on a client, maybe you're just new and you're doing your own graphics. You're looking at this and you're like, oh, okay, cool little trick. I didn't know that. If you wanted to be less lazy than me, if you wanted to be more on point, then you would go over this twice. with the eraser. The first time being at a size around like what I got mine on 20. But then the second time you would want to come with like on 5. That way you can be extremely detailed on removing all of the extra pixels. But as you can see, 5 is too tedious for me. I don't want to do that. I'll do 20. I'm lazy. Plus, since I'm fairly skilled at this, I get majority of what I need to get. And in my case, I put an outer glow on almost everything. So that's going to cover up some of the mishaps. Yeah, for the most part, when you are working with outside pictures, photos in particular, this is the most tedious. And you find if you do like special things with friends and family pictures that you're taking the picture for, and then you want to edit it, you want to crop this out, crop them in, things like that. You're gonna realize pretty quick you're gonna always try to have them line up against a solid colored wall with as little outside noise as possible. Because it just makes it so easy when you got to do this process. Now under the chin, I'm going to go down to 5, maybe even a 1, just to get under there. But I'm almost done. So in the past, where something like this used to take up to an hour, depending on the complexity of your picture, with my style, you get it done in a couple minutes. Here's another thing. As you progress, let go of your mouse key. Like, yeah, you hold it down to erase, but when you come to a certain point that you pre-select in your head, let it go. The reason you do that is because if you mess up somewhere, you can always come to undo, and it only fixes your mess up. You don't have to reset everything because you kept holding the button down. All right, we want to redo that though. Once I get the brim of his hat, come down to see what 5 looks like. Yeah, that's fine. Key thing to miss on people in outdoor pictures is he doesn't have, sometimes like the arm might be open or there's a loop, and if you don't really look for it, you might miss that background that's on that part. But in this case, he looks good. Let's back him up. Let's get out of our eraser, back to our pointer. I want to go to filter. And no, this is not Photoshop. This is the Pixlr. Way cheaper. I think I pay $3 a month and I get to use all this stuff. It doesn't have as much filters and toys, but I am not a graphics designer that works for clients that have different needs, different wants. I'm just for myself, so I don't need Photoshop. I don't need to pay, what's that, $15 or something like that? $20 a month? $3 a month works just fine for me. All right, now we want to outer glow. My letters, I do outline because it's pretty straight edged. But for my pictures, I do outer glow because it gives more of a soft feather, and I can adjust that feather. Unadjust it. All right. So we're going to apply that. We're going to move this guy over into this little area. Now let's go back to the stadium. Got that backdrop. Let's take a look at the logo. All right, logo's kind of big. That's centered up. Now we got a couple things here that we already had in place. We're not going to move. That's not too bad. Slide Mr. Walker over a little bit. And now we just need to do the Goodman. So I'll turn all this off again so they don't interfere with editing. Now this one's going to be a little more difficult when it comes around his bands, and I'll show you here in a second. So I got his picture selected, and you see when I'm trying to collect this background, I'm not getting that. That's another reason why you just go straight to the lasso. There are some pictures you'll find that the subject that you want is in a direct contrast with the background. It makes it easy to just click on that. Magic wand is what it's called. And make a nice clean cut. I did that with the stadium, in fact. I mean, not the stadium, but the logo. If you were watched to this point, I'll make a clean sweep. This isn't going to be hard at all. Scenarios like this, though, you have to keep in mind, because the background is as dark as the player and his outfit, or some of his outfit. No, let me get this. You're going to possibly run into scenarios where you're missing, or like you're not going to see it. Like I have a feeling there's something around the tip of this pinky. You won't see it until you go to your outer glow, and that's glowing instead of the pinky. You're like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. Matter of fact, let's just do that now. You guys can get a look at that. You know, and apply that. Move this picture in because I did not get any of that. Let's get rid of that. And so yeah, there's like a black little something that is around his fingers. All right, I need to let go of that stick before I mess up. Yeah, let's go back over to the head area. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Went too deep. Cut into the helmet. No, I want to go closer, but I need to move this canvas. Yeah, it's a tight fit right there around his armpit, so we'll come in with the 5. Scrape that out of there. Go back to the 20. Almost done here. Clean the rest of that up. Take this bottom part off. All right, that's fine. Let's back this back up. Let's do our filter again. We want the outer glow in there. See, that's what I'm saying. You'll see these little spots that you normally would not see if you did not do the outer glow. A little sticking out there around the fingers. Actually, let me go back. I'm going to undo a lot of that. I actually want to take off all of it. I'm going to do a redo real quick. Try to memorize. What do you got, bud? What'd you do with the phones? Both phones are missing now. Why is that? Yeah, I guess so. All right, so we got under the tricep, next to the forearm, just under the wrist, and pinky finger. And bonnets. So now, back, and I undo. So on my eraser, I can try to remember where all this was. Filter outer glow. And we got those. And we want this one. And this one. Glow. And they're gone. Okay. We definitely don't want it that thick. Yeah, it looks like we can get in a little closer to the face. Put a 5. There's some stuff right here that I missed. Let's take a look at our glow. That's better. And we want our size smaller than that. Oh, still stuff there. All right, looks fine. All right, we're done with that outer glow thing and the propping. Now we can move him over. The other thing I want to do with him is take this bottom part and radiate it. I don't want it to be white. Want this to be black. It's the other way around. You're going down these too much. Speaking of which, where's my coffee? Donnie, the music is over. Want that? What's going on? Is it because of this? All right, whatever. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's put everything together, see what it looks like. Oh, I need that Rocky sign to pop a little better. So we want to do outline. We need that to be white. Wait a minute, what am I on? I'm on the logo, right? Filter. Give you a glow? Not even glowing. What's going on here? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna get too pressed. Wait a minute. What's going on? Is this thing froze or something? Is that what's going on here? I can't even, oh, stupid select down here. We want an outline in white. All right, Goodman, what can we really do with you? Shit, I missed a whole section right there, but I don't care. These Rockies are ready. We want that to be a JPEG, high quality. Go to my Rockies folder and call that thumb. Okay, thumbnail's done. Now, it is time to dress the avatar. And, I don't know why I didn't rename this guy and make a new thing, but I don't know. Something funky happened in his wasteland. So, we'll take a new. We'll just start from scratch. Maybe I'll make him look a little different. These are whole set pieces. There's all of it. The face, the head, the eyes. And this guy looks evil. We'll do that. I don't want it. I want the eyes set. What does that look like? Can't really tell. Don't want highlights. Eyebrows. Yeah, man, you need some thicker eyebrows. Yeah, it makes you look mean. That's fine. Eyeliner, no. Eyelashes. Your nose. Sure. Your mouth. Yeah, man. What? These mouths all look the same. Okay. Inside the mouth. I can't even tell. Yeah, lips, no. Cheeks. Plain. Skin. I don't think that will work. Yeah, dark color. So this is the actual color of the person. This is the color of his shadow. And this would be like the color of the little side of his nose color. We don't want that guy that light. A little darker would be fine for us. I'll just put it there and go here. Whoa, not that dark. Yeah, something like that. Would like a shadow to look a little more like a shadow. Wait, why are you changing the color of my neck? I'm assuming this is, yeah, side of the nose. You know what? I'm going to change the nose. I don't want him to have any white on it. Where'd my nose go? What is this? Because I changed his color? You know what? It's fine. No nose. We're not even going to worry about it. All right. No face paint. No expression editor. We don't use expressions. No, stop doing that. Find my phones. Emos, huh? Where's that other one? Is that this one? No. This one. No, this one. Probably the one I already got. Oh, you're fine. Now, this is the fun part. Outfits. So, what are we going to make you wear today? A hoodie? Yeah, let's go with the preset. It's edited. No, I'm not gonna edit. Just give me a new one. All white. There we go. Now let's edit this one. We're really not editing anything. We're just going to take this, export it. Already pre-picked to my avatar. Just going to tops. All the Rockies. Minimize this. I'm here to new. I'll actually open image. And my avatars, my tops, and Rockies. And now I want to bring in the image that we downloaded earlier. This one. Let's see. I'll bring in one more. We'll do this again. All right, what side? This side? I don't know. We'll put on the side. There you go. All right. And that's it. We're done. I mean, yeah, you can definitely fill in the blanks and all this, but this right here is the front of your avatar. You'll see here in a second. So we want to save this. We want it to be a PNG the same way we brought it out. We want it to have some transparency. I'm not going to save that in here. I'm actually going to come back to here. Call it Rocky still. It's going to ask me to write it. Yep. Want to rewrite it. Overwrite it. What time is it? 6:30. Got 20 minutes. Try to finish this up. Then I'm going to try to get warmed up and play a game with the Rockies. Okay, so we're done here. Let's open this back up. Now this time I want to import. I want my Rockies, and let's take a look at it. There you go. Very nice. That's going to work just like that. So yeah, I want to save it as a new item under tops. And now it's part of this category, which are in my custom. But I'm not quite done yet. So I need to go to accessories, create a new one. We want hats, and I want a cap. Now with this cap, I'm going to change the color. I don't think I can go off the... Yeah, I should be able to, right? Let's see something here. Let's see if we can get a color match. We'll try. Does not let me go off the program. Oh, but you know what? We got his shirt. There we go. So now we'll edit the texture in this, and we're not really editing shit. Actually, we are. We're exporting that with that color. Go out there to our hats. Same thing, Rockies. Now we want to go to our editor. We're going to go to new image. Actually, we're not doing a new image. We're going to close these. And now we're going to open an image. Go to an avatar, go to hats, find Rockies, open, import image, videos, MLB, Rockies, which is rock bottom. Now I'm do a little free distort so I can move the bottoms in. Yeah, we're going to save that. And save it as a PNG. Go over to our hats. Click on Rockies. Actually, I'm going to do Rockies 1. Because we got to redo it. I just transformed that logo. All right, let's open our program. Import. Rockies 1. Let's see what it looks like. What? Where is it? It's on the back of his head? I messed up. That's why we do... Let's do this. Save PNG. Save as. Rockies 1. And what are you guys doing over here? You're just getting a little too out of hand. Put my favorites on right quick. Now, we're getting there. Import. Let's take a look at this one. Too much on top. Let's go back to the editor. Let's go bring it down. Center it. Doesn't have to be perfect, man. It's for the giggles. Somebody watches this shit. Import Rockies. All right. I'm actually going to redistort and bring this out a little bit. Bring these in a little bit. See what that looks like. Save that to start. Rinse and repeat. That's better. Yeah, that's looking better. Yeah, I like it. We're going to come out of here. We're going to come over here. We want to export it as a VRM. We don't need to do all this. Avatar name is Rockies. Creator is Nizzy. You don't need all that copyright shit. I don't care if people use it. They don't need to put my name on it. Export. Process it. It's going to ask me where to export it. Our avatars, which are all right here so far. We got it named as Rockies. Save it. All right, we're done. Rockies. All right, we're done with both of these actually. So now I can open this up, which is VC. It's where you actually animate your guitar. And I'm going to add him. Find him, which he's down here. Rockies. What do you mean? Okay, what about one of the other guys? Who's not on there? Miami's not on there. No, Miami's on there. Oh, here's this. On Amazon. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. Let's go back into him. Let's go back to the export. I know what I did wrong. when you export, it has to be 0.0, not 1.0. That's what I did wrong. So we're just going to redo everything. Izzy. Anyone? Yeah, so it changes. I should have paid attention to that. It changes what options you get to pick and choose. We don't need any of that extra shit. Find our Rockies again, overwrite him. I'll just exit out of here. I'm gonna add my avatar now. Rockies should be fine. There he is. There we go. Yeah, it's trying to read my lips, but I don't have any lights on, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, there you go. No nosed, new look. All right, I will turn light on now. So, we're about to go get it done. All right, switching over. Oh, I need one more image. I need one more image. And this is going to be... Yeah. Oh, I can't use that. Be fine, but this guy's in it. There we go. Can't use it. It's not Colorado, is it? Why does Colorado look like that? Yeah, can we get this one? No. All right. No, I don't want it there. I want it backgrounds. Backgrounds. All right. Let's fix this. See how close are we to time, eh? We might make it. Donnie, you need to find my phones, man. But we'll get to it, buddy. Let daddy work, though. Let me get my game on. Go do some practice. This one charge up. Give it a couple more minutes. Yeah, let's get it some energy, some juice. All right, what do we got here? I keep playing a dumbass song. I don't want that song. Where are we at? Oh, you know what I need over here? I need my live series.
大学野球ワールドベースボールクラシック。野球は私たちの共通の言葉です。
We started out in Tokyo.
もうに3者連続三振。That is fired up. He's at play. Makes another catch.
Oh my God!
もこの表情驚愕といった感じ。
Salió Soto.
First ever regular season Major League Baseball game.